Hanging out with Shayne White. We met him last year at the Northeast Racers Auction and Trade Show. Micro Armor, Ultimate Performance Lubricants is his business, and he has been going for how long now?
About 15 years.
About 15 years, but you haven't been to the show for just the last couple, I think, right?
Yeah, we had some conflicts with it, and actually, when I talked to you before, we talked about how most of our business isn't even racing. We do a ton of trucking and farming and construction.
Really?
But our racing products are really taking off. We've got a lot of top-end guys using it, and we're getting a little better at social media. So, it's really starting to kick in with the racing. We had a great year this year with our race car guys.
So what percentage of Micro Armor is racing? 10%, 20%?
About 15, 20%, but it's growing because more people are finding out about it, and they're telling their friends. They're not telling their enemies, but they're telling their friends about it, so that's good.
Yeah, and there was a guy in here who was right before that, he knew somebody who knew somebody who used it.
Exactly.
It's amazing how word of mouth still kind of triumphs almost over every other form of spreading the word you can get, right?
It does, and last year when we talked, we were here, and it had been a few years since we had been at this show, and this year we've had so many guys come back telling their stories about bearings that aren't wearing out, and temperatures that are down, and the races they've won, and so it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun to see those guys and see them again from last year, and they bring their friends, and so it's been a good week here.
Yeah, I was talking to Joey Ladisser, and the biggest reputation, I guess, that you've had at this point is your grease.
The grease is really catching some eyes open with people. We've always had really good grease, but now we have our D6 Speed grease. It's our Diamond Series, comes in a syringe, and just the technology is phenomenal. It's got our basic, Babbitt technology, the soft metal particles that fill in the scratches that we always talk about, and makes us better. It fills in the scratches, makes the metal smoother. But with our new Diamond Series products, the D6 Speed Grease, that product's crazy fast because we've lowered the oil weight viscosity. It's got a full synthetic version, so it's more temperature stability. It still has the soft metal particles filling in the scratches, but it's part of our Diamond Series because we import nano diamond powders from Europe.
Wow.
Add that into our lubricants, 2 lubricants in particular, the D4 Microlube and the D6 Speed Grease, and what it does is act like a heat sink, and it absorbs some of the heat, and we put that in a syringe. It works really, really well. We can make cheap normal bearings as fast as ceramics with that D6 Speed Grease. But our normal grease is very, very fast too. So, the grease has really been taken off. Spray lube on the Heim joints, and then the 2 products that we've had probably the longest have been the engine treatment and the gear oil treatment, and those are additives that you can get our technology by adding that to your favorite oil or whatever oil you're sponsored with.
I like that.
Just add our particles in with it. It's going to make you faster. It's going to drop temperature. Parts don't wear down. We'll save you money on metal parts so you can buy more tires. We can't fix that problem.
You guys missed him at the show. If you want to find out more, micro-armor.com is how you can find out more. And you got another trade show coming up here soon, don't you?
We do. We'll be at PRI. PRI is always a big one for us every year. We've got a big booth there. We do great.
Nice.
We meet a lot of different racers. We're doing everything from dirt late models to go-karts to World Cup record Hayabusa that just went 237 miles an hour a couple weeks ago using our D6 Speed Grease in the wheels and the chain lube. And so do a lot of off-road stuff out west too, with things like King of Hammers, and we've got guys winning all kinds of different races now. So
it sounds like no matter what somebody's running, you've got something that can help them out, whether it's motorcycle racing, roundy round, drag racing, you name it, right?
Well, we found out this year we've even got a professional bass fisherman that's in 2 series, and he burned out 2 bearings last year, but so far in 2025, he hasn't burned a bearing, and he said he took them out just recently, and they look perfect. So
that's
now
awesome.
we're doing bass fishing. And so I don't care if it's your trailer or your race car, we've got the bearing grease for it.
Well, I had a friend of mine who's a professional bass fisherman, and you got to get that boat. If you're catching in one location, you got to go, and you got to go now. So it's probably almost as important as the gear you're using when you get down to it.
He told me stories about sitting on the side of a highway at 1:30 in the morning with a tipped-over trailer and a bearing that seized up.
Oh, it went right in the trailer.
Yeah, the boat trailer in his boat, which is a pretty darn nice boat. And so he said this year, not a problem.
Not going to worry about
it. Free, in and out of the water, not an issue.
Okay.
And so I don't care if it's your boat trailer, your race car, or the hauler going down the road, or the farmer's tractor. If it's metal to metal, we can lubricate it better.
So what would you like to say to somebody maybe who isn't using your stuff to get them to try it?
Well, I mean, just give us a shot. I could talk till I'm blue in the face about it, but once you start trying it and seeing how it works, it's pretty awesome. You'll see your wheels spin, you'll see your temperature drop. Small manufacturing company, veteran-owned and veteran-operated.
I like that.
And we make it all ourselves. We package it.
Nice.
And during the week, we're running around to steel plants and factories and farmers and things. And on the weekends, we chase down racers. And so
sounds like quite the
great
life.
Combination. We have a lot of fun.
Good to see you again.
All right, thanks, Doug.
Shayne White, Micro Armor Lubricants. Do you want me to give out the phone number? I'll give the 800 number, 800-531-2920, micro-armor, ARMOR.com.
And also check us out on Facebook.
Okay.
We're getting better. You'll start to see some of the people that are using the products.
Yeah.
Some of the big name guys who are just normal, weekend warriors that are saving a lot of money on parts and going faster. But
Nice.
definitely check us out on the Facebook page too.
Nice to see you again.
All right, thank you.